Hi everybody, I'm Joey and I'm here today for Summer Camp Day 2. We're going to make a really cute gift card holder out of an envelope. You can make these out of any envelopes that you have. I'm using a fancy one out of a kit called Expressions of Kindness, but you can make them out of a plain white envelope and stamp a little bit on it and have a gift card holder ready in just a few minutes. So, welcome. When you jump on today, I'd love for you to say hello. And maybe what your weather's doing today. We have a cloudy day today. Yesterday was so hot. I'm pulling myself up on my iPad here so I can see what you're seeing. And then I get my laptop pulled up also. Oops, I can hear myself talking on my iPad. And then we're set to go. Well, it doesn't look like I'm on my... It takes a few minutes for Facebook to actually let everybody see that I'm live. So when you come on, make sure you say hi and let us know where you're from. That's always kind of a good starting place to get to know each other better. And we're going to go ahead. I'm going to flip you down. I'm going to click a little toolbar here and then I'll go upside down, but you'll be right side up. So there we go. And hopefully you can see pretty well. Look, looks like that's not too bad. Let's just move over just a touch here and that'll get me more in the picture. Okay, there we go. Yeah, my lights are glaring in. I see that my light's here. Let's do this. We can put that up. That might help with that one. That's a little bit. And then this one's probably just going to have to stay there, but hopefully it won't bother you too much. Hi, Martha. Welcome. Alrighty. Let's see here. I'm going to bring my phone down just a touch more and out just a little bit more. There, I think that's just a little bit better. Okay. All right, welcome. So this is second day of summer camp, and what summer camp is that I'm going live every day, Monday through Friday this week at 12:30 p.m. Central Time on my Create with Joey page. If you're watching on YouTube, welcome. You're watching a replay of my Facebook Live, and then after my Facebook Live, I always do upload it to YouTube so that people there can find me as well. Hi, Kathy. Thanks for sharing. Hi, Vicki. All right, Martha, everybody's coming on, so that's fun. Yes, Martha, it's been brutal here too, the heat. And then today is better as well. It's kind of overcast today, and there's a little bit of breeze, so it's not supposed to get quite as hot. Thank the Lord. Yesterday, even at night, I hate that at night when it's still so hot. Okay, back to what summer camp is. So, every day I'm putting in a drawing. This is my little drawing cup, and I had all of every time you put a comment or gave me a heart or shared the video, your name, these are just little strips of copy paper that I've been putting people's names on. And at the end of the week, we'll have also a camper of the week who's been here every day and commented every day. But for yesterday, the person that is getting the prize, yesterday's prize patrol goes to Pam Reith. I know Pam, she lives in Missouri. Well, I haven't met her personally. Pam, I'm sending you some wonderful gems. These are some of my favorite gems, and they're so perfect for the holidays. We don't have too many red gems right now, so I kind of got them out for this gift today because this was our project yesterday. So this is a puzzle slider card. That's what we made yesterday. It can sit on a desk or a tabletop like that. And if you're looking up videos, then it will be Summer Camp Video 1 on my YouTube channel. Alrighty, so that's what we made yesterday. Today we are going to, as I think I said earlier, make a gift card holder. Now, we're going to make a gift card holder out of this kit. Stampin' Up! Has really put a lot of time and effort into our new kits collection. I say new, we've had it for quite a while, but they have really stepped it up, and there's so many beautiful products and you can buy, and they're all inclusive. So whatever you get in this box, is enough to do all the projects in the kit. We're going to do an alternative project today, but I am going to show you what this kit has in it. So it has gems in it. I'll go ahead and take those out. These are so pretty. I wish they would sell these so we could buy more of them. So those are the gems. It has this particular one has a stamp set in it. You just have to read and make sure if you want a stamp set that it comes in your kit, because some other kits, they're also all inclusive, but they don't have stamps. They're just the paper. But how can I say this? They have some of the cutouts are the greetings, so you don't need stamps to do the kit. But if you have one that has stamps in it, they're usually about $23. That's what this one is. It comes complete with its own glass block. These are Stampin' dimensionals that come in it. It also has mini glue dots, as well as I said, your gems. Then I'm going to set those aside for a minute. It also, this one comes with this little stamp set. I already said the gems. And then it has a Stampin' spot. They all have ink in them if they're stamp sets that have, if they're kits that have stamps. Let me try and get my words out. I'm going to put these aside. We are going to use these today on our project. And then this one also has ribbon in it. So, and the kits vary in how many projects you can make in each one. This one makes 8 cards. So you also get a complete set of directions. And here you can see, hopefully you can see, let me look at my computer, make sure you can see. No, my computer is not catching up, even though it's wired in. There we go. Now I can see it. Now if I can see your comments, I have to click another button. There we go. All right. Hi, Pam. Did you see that you won the Parts Patrol yesterday? I'm sending you a pack of these wonderful gems. I announced at the very beginning, so I'm excited to send those to you. But this is the kit. So this one has 4 cards of one pattern, and it has 4 cards of another pattern. And the envelopes are just stunning in this kit, which is what we're going to work with today to make our project. I am going to make the cards as they are, so you see exactly how the kit, how they make them up. These are the finished ones, and I'll show you those in a minute, but I thought it might be more interesting for you to actually just see me make them. Now, before I get that far along, there are very detailed directions, and they're all actually picture directions, which I think some of us do really well with that anyway. It shows the glass block, and that you mount the glass block, and then you've got your ink spot out here. So I'm actually going to use my full ink pad today, and I'm going to use my own glass blocks because they just are a little bit more comfortable to my fingers. Our glass blocks are rounded like this, and they're just a little bit fatter than the ones that come in the kits. But if you buy multiple kits, you're going to have a whole set of blocks, and it's so nice to have multiple blocks so you don't always have to take off your stamp in order to stamp something new. So we're going to just kind of take this. I'll put this to the side so it's not in our way, but we're going to mount, the first direction says to put your this texture stamp on your block. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And these are perfect for both beginners and avid crafters. I grab a kit when I really need to get out multiple cards like that. Usually are thank you cards for my customers. Not always. Sometimes I need something different, but I have started collecting the kits and having them on hand. There are 2 new kits, I think every month they put new kits on, and they're in online exclusives. Okay, so here we find that we've got some tags. So I'm just going to take off 2 of these tags. And then for the sake of staying organized with all these bits, I'm going to get my little tray out of here. This tray comes with the glass mat if you're interested in where that comes from. So I'm going to take out 2 labels and put them here. So we've got those ready. And then one of the cards calls for this cutout. Now these cutouts are cut out so well that there's no little nibs or nubs of the paper, you know, because it's stuck in the, you know how sometimes you can see that on a on a punch out, you can see little nibs along the paper nibs that hold it to the background. That's not true in this set. These are some things I was working with last night for our project, for tomorrow's project. I'll just set those aside. So there's that. And normally, actually, when I'm making a kit, I'll punch these all out. I'm not going to do it today, but I put them in a pile and then they're all together. And then I'm ready to make my cards, because it doesn't take too long to make all of your cards when you get everything organized. So that's out. We don't need that one for this card. And now we've got, these are the envelopes. We're going to use one of these today for our project. And this is the other one. They're just really gorgeous. This one folds like this, so you've got this on the back of it. I'm not sure I'm not paying attention to see if I'm in the screen or not. Hopefully I am. So let's take this card first, and then we're going to use one of those. But let's go ahead and make these cards so you know exactly what the kit does. So the directions show us, let me get my bits fall back in my box so I don't lose them. So we're going to take this card first. And then we're going to take our Blackberry Bliss. I'm going to move this over just a touch. And again, my silly computer is not catching up. Hi, Carol. Yeah, Pam, it's fun to be a winner. Every day is going to have a winner. So everyone, make sure you comment, because you get extra tickets in the drawing for every comment. And I did literally cut up copy paper and put your names on them. There is an online wheel I've used before for Prize Patrol, and you can just put in the names. I'm just stamping this little background stamp twice, and that's what it shows on the directions. Let me get those out. Well, I'm going to leave this out. I'm going to use it. So it shows you stamp it once, and it shows you stamp it twice. Then it's showing you to change the stamp on your block here. So I'm going to do that. I want to not move all my little bits off my tray. I'm going to go ahead and... Blackberry Bliss is one of those colors that if you get it on yourself or anything, it lives on. So again, I'm just going to take my own block here, but just to save a little time, but I wanted to show you the process here. So we're going to go ahead and mount that little flower. And now it's showing to use this little stamp to add detail to the flower. So we're going to go like this, and then we're going to go like this, and then I think probably it doesn't hurt. Here's where the card folds. So I think I'm going to get out a piece of scrap paper, and then let's just go ahead and stamp this little one here and that one there. Now, if you wanted to, you definitely could cut these cards in half and put them on white card bases, and then you would have two whole cards. In fact, with the rest of the cards in the kit, I will probably do that. But I did want to show you the kit, exactly how it was intended to be. All right, then, let's see, that's next. Now we need to get our greeting out. And for the greeting for this one, it is... wishing you the happiest of birthdays. So we're going to mount this on a block. Hang on a second. I didn't get my block really cleaned off. And as I said, if you get Blackberry Bliss on your hand, or your fingers, it just has a life of its own. It keeps on giving. It keeps on giving and giving, and it goes everywhere. It's one of my favorite colors. I really like Blackberry Bliss. It was an in color that Stampin' Up! Brought back to be in our permanent line of colors. So now I'm going to go ahead and take this label. Let's get this out of your way so it doesn't look quite so messy. And let's go ahead, and this goes like this, and I'm saying a lot of and, I hear myself. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and stamp our greeting, wishing you the happiest of birthdays. Again, this kit is called Expressions of Happiness. So if you're looking online, you won't find it in the catalog, but I'm going to grab the box real quick and see if the number's on the box. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not going to look any further for it because I have my own, I have my tutorial. So the number for the kit is 163905. It's called Expression of Kindness Kit. And so this is the PDF tutorial. My mind went blank for a minute. The PDF tutorial that's going out to my email subscribers tomorrow. So if you're not on my email list, right now I'm watching Facebook Live. I'm going to put that link in the description. Let me find it here. In the comments rather. And if you're on YouTube, oh crap! I just copied a whole note, and all I wanted was the URL to sign up for my newsletter. So if you're watching on YouTube, the link will be in the description of the video, what I was trying to say. And I'm sending these out each day, so this will go out tomorrow because it's our Facebook Live for today. And the one that went out today to my newsletter subscribers this morning was this one. So they got this tutorial this morning. They'll get this one that we're making today tomorrow. Okay, let's keep moving on with this. The next thing we're going to do then is just take our little greeting, and in the directions it does say you need to cut, shows the scissors, you need to cut 6 1/4 inches of ribbon. So the ribbon, and there's also a ruler here, so there's centimeters on one end. Oh, well, it's upside down to you, so it's upside down to me. Let me see if I can get this going here. You might have to just trust me if you can't see it very well, but here is the ruler for the ribbon. So let's go ahead and measure our ribbon out. Now, both of our cards are going to take a 6 1/4 piece of ribbon, so I'm just going to cut both of them while we've got the ribbon out. I bought 3 of these kits. I actually didn't realize I had bought 3. I bought 2 and then found when I went to put it away that I had 2 more. So I'm excited about it actually because they go together pretty quickly and they're just gorgeous. They're just so pretty. Okay, so now let's go ahead and grab our greeting. Now in the picture they're just showing that what we're going to do with this is, oops, what the heck, is just fold the ribbon. In fact, I might put a little bit of adhesive maybe about where the fold's gonna go, just to kind of help me hold that together. And I'm gonna go ahead and fold this so that just slightly goes off a little. It's not exactly flat. And then I'm going to sit this down and I'm going to kind of position it like so. So I have just kind of this end of it. And then you can trim these if you don't like the way they're trimmed. You can trim them. Just I kind of like them to go both directions. Oops. Am I in the picture? Probably not. I'm going to trim them just a touch here so it sticks out. I might have cut that a little bit too much, but you get the idea. So there we go. And you don't have to trim them at all. It's not even supposed to be a very formal kind of a look. Now, again, as I showed you, there are dimensionals in your kit. I'm just going to use my full packages for this, and I'm going to catch the ribbon to the tag with the dimensional, so it kind of keeps everything all together there. So let's go ahead and get this on. And we'll go ahead and put this down here. Kind of line it up so it's straight. So it's kind of where we've stamped that background. And then let's just take our gems. Now, they've been really generous with these gems. So this card, they show it with 5 gems. So since I think I'm going to actually, on my next one, I'm going to just cut this in half, and I'm going to use this front and this front for the card. I'm not going to put 5 gems on this one because I want them to stretch a little bit further. So I'm just going to put like one big one and one small one, and then maybe one more big one. Maybe down here. Let's see where. Maybe even on the tag, like so. Okay, there's card number 1, my friends. So here's the one that I made yesterday, tying the kit, and here's the one for today. This one's a little prettier because the ribbon is longer. I feel like maybe I didn't cut the ribbon the right length, but there's card number 1. Okay, and then let me grab the envelopes as well. So the envelope, no, not this one, the other one. This one, there's a beautiful stamp in here that says kindly delivered to. I'm not going to stamp that one today, but it's in your stamp set. And I think it's just so sweet. So then you get to write the name under there. I don't know, it just is a special touch. It kind of reminds me of an old-fashioned card, you know, something that somebody would send a long time ago. I don't know why, it just reminds me of that. Okay, let's take our second card. For this one, we're going to, actually, we're going to start with our flower bit here, and I'm going to grab my scrap paper again, and then we're going to go back to this little guy, this little flower here. I forgot we had to use it on this card. I was kind of thinking we only were using it on the first card, so I took it off the block. So let me just grab another one. Okay, so let's go ahead and stamp our flowers here. So back to our Blackberry Bliss. I keep my little spots to use. We used to have a tool called the Stamparatus. It's a stamp positioning tool, and it's nice to have smaller, what am I trying to say? It's nice to have the Stampin' spots for the Stamparatus if you have one. It just helps it be a little less messy when you're inking your stamp on the Stamparatus. Okay, I think that's all the stamping we need. Now we're going to stamp our greeting, and for this greeting we're going to stamp just a note. So we have to get this off of here, and let's put it, I like to line my stamps up on my grid here that's on my glass mat. Helps me, I feel like it helps me get them straight. Okay, just a note. So we've got this stamped. Then let's go ahead and stamp our greeting here. Now the font is really beautiful on these. It's just really tiny. I hope I'm still alive. My screen's gone dark. I'm going to have to call our internet people again and say, it doesn't work still as fast as it needs to keep up with Facebook Live. I'm just inking this lightly. Just tapping, make sure you just tap, especially on these tiny stamps. And then just a note. Whoops, I'm probably going to get my head in the picture here. Let's pull it down and stamp. Just a note. I think the font is just so pretty. If you're asking me questions or making comments, I'm not seeing them, but I promise you I'll come back and I will read every comment and I will comment on them. And I will put your name in a drawing for tomorrow's prize patrol. Can't find my cleaning mat. Things disappear. And I'm only working in this small area, but things just seem to disappear. All right. Now, let's go back. I'm going back to my directions, and I've got all of my, I think I've got all of this done. I think we're ready to go here. So this goes on this guy, and then this goes over the top of it. So I think what we'll do for this, you could use mini glue dots. I think I'm actually going to pop it up, so I'm going to grab some dimensionals and just put them on the larger places here where I don't want them to show. So maybe I need some small ones. We have both mini dimensionals and regular size, and these are the mini ones. So I'm just placing these little ones in quite a few places actually, but hopefully I don't think they'll show through. There we go. I think that'll be good. I'm going to rub my iPad and see, oops, see if I can see your comments. Oh, now my iPad's not live anymore. Oh my goodness, if I could get these live streaming things to work like they're supposed to, I don't know how I would handle it. Okay, I'm just taking off the backings of the dimensionals. And this is a little delicate, shall I say? So I want to be kind of careful. And then we're just gonna put this down here, just kind of right in the middle. Then we're gonna take our little gold sprig, and for this one, let's just go ahead and we'll just squish up, just squeeze them together, some mini glue dots, and I'm just gonna put this down where I have to squish them pretty little, just so they won't show. And then try and put them in the fattest places on this little gold thing. If you wanted to make sure you didn't stick your gold sprig, I'll call it a sprig, on your, if you want to make sure it doesn't stick down on the surface that you're working on, just get out your silicone mat. This is a silicone mat and adhesive doesn't stick to it. Okay, as I said, these are kind of delicate. Then I'm just going to actually put this kind of right on top of this. That's how they have it in the picture, like so. Now we're going to do the same thing with our greeting that we did with the other tag. And I'm just going to take my adhesive and actually, if you are traveling for the summer, this is a perfect thing to take with you traveling. Okay, I'm just folding the ribbon up, and now I'm going to just, whoops, I need to kind of see it like it's gonna go. Whoops, oh, this one, I guess I forgot. I usually do put a little bit of adhesive right on the ribbon, so when I fold it, it stays together just a little bit better. Maybe like so. Then we'll stick it to the back of our, whoops, that's a little bit too crooked. So we just want to offset just a little bit, and then we pull it. Oops, should have left my silicone mat down, but here we go. So I'm standing up so I can see this a little better. I think I cut this ribbon a little bit short. I don't know. My other ribbon was longer on my samples. I might have read it wrong. Okay, we're gonna call that good. Then let's get the dimensionals back out. And again, we're gonna tack the ribbon down to the tag with the dimensional, like right there. If we put it here, it's just gonna, I'm going to anyway, just so it stays more balanced, but it's not going to be stuck to the tag itself, so that's why I was trying to kind of avoid that. Okay, I'm pulling off the backings here again, and we're almost done with our second card. So see how fast these go? These go really fast. And then maybe stick this closer to the, I don't want to cover up my flower, so I'm going to come up here with this one. There we go. And same thing with the gems here. I'm going to only use 3 instead of 5. Well, if it's going to come up. Did I get it? Yeah. Okay, so let's do a couple down here. Again, these gems are so sparkly. Well, let's use this end. This is your take your pick tool. Sometimes I can get under them, but sometimes it needs to tool. Okay, all right, there we go for that one. And there's our 2 cards. Aren't they pretty? So they're pretty just like this. I can't find the other one. Here are the other ones. This is the other style, and then this is the second style. So you get 4 of this one and 4 of this one. Now, we're going to do a little bit of a different project. We're going to change up the envelope. So, we're going to make this little gift card holder. So I'm going to take the envelope, and I've got all my bits cut already just to save some time on the video. Then I'm going to, oops, better get all those out because I need those. I'm going to put those over to the side in my tray again just so I can keep track of them. All right, let's go ahead, and for this what we're going to do is we're going to take our cutting tool, what am I trying to say, paper trimmer, good Lord, Joey. And we're not going to shut this or anything, but we're going to go to 2 7/8 on our paper trimmer. And then don't cut it. Just make sure you've got the scoring tool. The scoring tool is the gray one. The cutting tool is the dark one. But the trimmer is really nice because you can, if you want to score, you can get this all the way out of the way so that this is free. Anyway, that's a side jaunt. All right, now for this, we're going to go ahead and take our paper snips, and we're just going to cut this down. Like so, down the middle of that. Then, and it looks like actually I need to, this one we're going to actually tuck in on the right side, but I'm not getting out of the picture. I'm going to take my larger scissors and just angle this down to that cut just a little bit. Just a teeny bit there. And that side I'm going to fold in like so. And then this side I'm actually going to lick it, or I might put a little bit more adhesive as well, down. So it's like this. So this is the basis of our gift card holder. Okay, it's just so pretty. I just thought we can't really waste the envelopes by making them go through the mail. I know that's not a waste. If you're sending a really special card, you want it in a really beautiful envelope. But anyway, I thought this would be something to show you. So if you needed a quick gift card holder and you didn't have one, you could do this. Now we are going to take our stamps and decorate the inside of our card. Now for the inside of our card, I took a little sentence, okay Joey, use your words, a sentiment from another stamp set because there wasn't really one appropriate. This is gonna have a birthday on the outside. So I wanted something appropriate for a birthday gift card on the inside. So this one is from Unbounded Love, I think. Let me double check that. Yes, Unbounded Love, and I chose May All Your Wishes Come True. So I did not use the stamp set in the kit for the inside greeting, but that's the only thing. That's the only stamp I didn't use from the kit for my alternative project. Okay, goodness gracious, where is my cleaning? Oh, here it is. I had it buried behind my laptop. There we go. I just don't like these. I don't want my stamps sitting on my desk with ink on them. Okay, now let's go ahead and go to this guy. I think I cleaned it, didn't I? Yeah. And let's take out Lost Lagoon. And let's decorate a little bit more. So we're going to, I'm probably getting out of the picture. I'm going to just come up here and ink Lost Lagoon, and I'm going to just do this down here. Like so. I like this stamp. I would use this stamp on other projects. I probably will use it on other projects. I really like texture stamps. I'm calling this a texture stamp. But then we're going to take our little flower again. Oops. Oh, yeah. Don't put your fingers in Blackberry Bliss, my friends. I know I've told you that, but you do have to be careful. with it. And see, it just wants to crawl up from the ink pad up onto your hands. And now how did I get such a mess? I'm trying to show you to just, you know, take extra care with it, and then I have it all over everything. I'm going to actually just take my cleaning pad. I know it looks like it's not clean, but I always rinse it every day. But the reason it looks so dark is because it's meant to absorb ink, so that's why it looks like it's not clean, but it is clean. All right, then I'm just going to take my little flower and I'm going to stamp off like this, and then I'm going to stamp another time just kind of like that. And maybe I'll even just fill this in just a tad bit more. Stamp it off, and then maybe like so. There we go. So it just makes a little bit of interest on the inside of our card. All right, let me clean this one again. And then I think we're ready. Oh, well, we need to stamp one more thing. So this tag, I did kind of use a lot of different products on this project. Usually I try not to do that on Facebook Live. But this week is a little bit different with summer camp, since I'm showing you something different every day. But tomorrow's project only uses one stamp set. I think maybe this is the only project that, no, we already did that. We want the birthday greeting. I think this is the only project where I kind of went to multiple sets of stamps. Good Lord, I'm just getting Blackberry Bliss everywhere. Wait, this has to go like this. What I was trying to start to say is these two tags I took out of the new online Christmas greetings set, and I'll pull that out in a minute once I get rid of this Blackberry Bliss before I have it all over everything that we're trying to make today. I didn't even, you know, sometimes these things happen when you just re-ink your ink pad right before you're starting to craft. Okay, what I started to say is I got these two tags from this new set, Greetings of the Season. That's what we used for this card on Monday, which is just yesterday. So I used, look at all these tags. The whole set goes with these greetings and other greetings that you have. So I picked this one and this one to die cut, which I've already done the die cutting on those just to save a little time today, but just so you know where they came from. Okay, and then the sprigs I used were from Thoughtful Wishes, which was our class last week. Where is Thoughtful Wishes? Did I pull it? Thoughtful Wishes are these dies. Now, Stampin' Up! Has coordinated the papers that go with this. Thoughtful Wishes, what's that called? I think maybe it was Unbounded Beauty paper that I'm using. And it coordinates with the colors in this stamp set. I was trying to show you the dies, but I used two dies out of this set for our tag. Anyway, all right, so let's keep moving on here. This is a piece of gold foil that I cut as a mat to the greeting that's going to go on the inside. This greeting is, I think, 2 1/4 maybe. 2 1/4 by 3 1/2, and then we're just going to mount it on this little gold piece, which is 1/8 of an inch bigger. So this would be 2 1/2. No, 2 3/8, and then tall it is going to be 3 5/8. So we're just mounting it there. Now we're going to put this on the inside of our card like this. I just thought the colors in this were just absolutely stunning. And you know, this is wild wheat, which if you've watched me very much, you know that I'm not super crazy about wild wheat, but it's beautiful with these colors, and it also looks nice with gold. I think it looks nice with gold. Okay, so now, if you have a gift card, you're going to go ahead and slip in your gift card here, and I like mine to stick out so they can see it. Now, my particular gift card kind of goes with the colors here, but I'm not ready to send this. I don't know yet who it's going to go to. So, now for this, I'm going to take this gold sprig, of which, as I said, I've already cut this out just to save time from the Thoughtful Wishes dies. And we're going to go ahead and put some mini glue dots on the back here. I might grab my silicone mat again. I do always keep my silicone mat really ready to grab because I do grab it a lot. So I'm going to put these mini glue dots not on the very edges of the flowers because I don't actually like all the flowers to be stuck down. Now, if you want things to have it really be stuck down secure, you'll want to use adhesive sheets when you're working with something like this. Let's go ahead and I'm just going to put this like at an angle on my tag. Trying to look at my sample to see what I did. There we go. Okay, and then this guy, on my sample I used Summer Splash, but I had another one of these sprigs already cut in Petunia Pop, so I'm just using that one today. But again, just to save time, I did them ahead of time. They're just so pretty. My Thoughtful Wishes class, if you missed that, it is on YouTube. And it's titled Thoughtful Wishes Class to Go. If you want to see that one, that's been a really popular class. If you ordered last week in order to get that class for free, I'm prepping it tomorrow. I'm starting the prep tomorrow, and I'll have it done by the end of the week. Okay, we're going to just stick this down. And then this guy, I'm going to actually put on a Stampin' Dimensional. If you pre-ordered the Sketched Butterflies Class to Go, I prepped that one this morning. I'm ready to pack that in mailing envelopes and get that sent out by Thursday at the latest. Probably Thursday. All right, so there's our little tag. Now, the reason I didn't center it is because I wanted those holes to line up for the ribbon, because I'm going to actually use the ribbon to hold this little guy closed. So we're going to take this, and to start with, I'm going to just measure out my ribbon kind of here and kind of figure out how much I need for a bow. So I'm guessing that's plenty. I could actually tie it on the bolt even though it's around a gift card, I think. So I'm going to just narrow the end of my ribbon so I can stick it through here. Hopefully you can see that. Just sticking through the point and then pulling it through. This week my ordering special for my summer camp is if you put in a $50 order, you're going to get all supplies for all 5 projects sent to you. I don't think I need quite that much ribbon. Let's hold this up so we don't waste it. There we go. So you'll get the supplies for all 5 projects that I'm making this week, and you'll get 5 free cards from me. If your order is $75, you'll also get all the supplies and you'll get 10 free cards. If your order is over $100, you'll get 15 to 20 depending how high your order is, but you must use this host code, so just make sure that you use the host code. It'll be in my email when I'm sending that out this week. It already went out yesterday, and it'll, whoops, I need to stand up to tie this because I'm trying to hold it shut while I tie it. But doesn't this make a pretty gift card holder? You could stick it, go ahead and stick it in a regular white envelope and maybe stamp the outside of the envelope just to protect it a little bit, because you know we have these little sprigs going off of the gift card holder. So I think this just turned out really pretty. Of course, it's got Petunia Pop, so you can't really go wrong. This bow is not really cooperating today. I don't know what's going on with it. Okay, sorry. Something went haywire. I can't do this. I have to redo it. It's like too fat. I don't know. It's like I tied my knot twice, or what did I do? You could just tie it in a knot. Okay, yes, I did. So what I need to do is this. I thought, why isn't it laying flat? Okay. There we go. Now it's much, 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 much better. Especially if you are going to mail this and you want to put it in a white envelope or even the envelopes that come in the kit. You don't want your knots to be bulky. Okay, so we've got this. And then we're just going to pull this up like so. You could, if you wanted to, pin this down a little bit. That's probably not a bad idea. I think I am going to do that. So I'm going to stick a dimensional on the back of this. And I'm going to kind of get this down. I do like it kind of going off of the gift card holder. But there's our gift card holder. Let's put some gems on this. For the gems for this, I'm choosing the 2024-26 in color gems. And I'm trying to use these up, so, but I don't know, maybe we need purple for this one. I'm sorry, I'm not seeing your comments. I'll look again and see if I can get it pulled up. Oh, there we go, finally. Library Bliss is not a color I use much, but it's gorgeous in this kit. Kathy, you're talking about your cutting your paper trimmer that you had to label the, that's not a bad idea because it's still easy, every once in a while, not very often, but every once in a while I'll grab the wrong one. It's not so bad if you grab the scoring blade when you want to cut, but it's pretty bad if you cut when you wanted to score. All right, let's see here. Let's see, will these show up? On my first one, I think I used these. Yeah, I think they'll show up. These are the Summer Splash. I'm going to use this side. Summer Splash. Yeah, they look nice. And I'm going to put quite a few. 2 reasons. I like quite a few. And secondly, I'm ready to move on to this sheet, so I kind of want to use them up. There we go. Okay, isn't that sweet? This sweet little, I love this. These kits are not very expensive. This one in particular, again, it's called Expressions of Kindness. It's only $23, and you get 8 gorgeous cards, 4 of each, and the envelopes. But I think this, and now I still have the card left that I can make it a card and put in a white envelope. But I'll probably, if I send this in the mail, or even if I give it in person, I will probably, here's one with Summer Splash. I will probably protect it with a white envelope. Okay, there's that, you guys. And then let's get out the cards we made today. So here are the cards as the kit goes, and then here are the cards. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought because I'm trying to read the comments. So here are, these cards come in the kit, and there's 4 of each with these beautiful envelopes, and then we have our 2 samples, gift card holders that we made. And again, you can make this out of any envelope. You can take a white envelope and just stamp it quite a bit. And, stamp your background stamps, and you've got a quick and easy gift card holder. Let me look at your comments. Oh, Vicki, my screen just went blank. That's like, you like the petunia pop. Could you put in a clear envelope? Oh, yeah, you could. Okay, she's asking where, let me grab one. You could put it in a clear envelope. I probably would not mail it in a clear envelope. Let's see what happens here. So it does fit, and it doesn't bend up your beautiful little sprigs, but I would probably put in, if I was going to send this in the mail, I would definitely put in a piece of 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 cardstock behind it, and then I would write on it, please hand cancel. If I was going to hand this to somebody in person, yes, I would just put it in a clear envelope, and then it's pretty. They can see it right away. If I was taking this to a birthday party, that's a good idea, Julie, for a clear envelope. Let's see what else we got. All three are pretty. Pam, Kathy likes the colors. Let me come and talk. Let me look up here. So I know I missed comments along the way. At least it's doing better. It's doing better, but it's still not. It's really glaring. It's still not keeping up with the comments. So thank you so much. It's so much fun to be doing summer camp. Make sure that you do comment and come back tomorrow every day this week, 12:30. If you missed one or two, you can find me on YouTube. On YouTube, you need to look for Joey Hartman, Stampin' Up. So it's my name, Joey Hartman, Stampin' Up, and you'll find me on YouTube if you don't have that bookmarked yet. And if you do, thanks so much, and I hope you'll subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we've got another fun fold. It's so pretty, you guys. I can't wait to share it with you. It's using one of the new online exclusives called Changing Leaves. So again, don't forget to sign up for my newsletter so that you'll get all the project descriptions for this tomorrow in my newsletter, so you have the rest of today to sign up, and you'll get this in the mail tomorrow. All right, everybody, see you tomorrow for roll call for summer camp. Make sure you're here. Bye-bye.